Oh, my name is Jack Glenn, and today I'm talking to you about Antifa. Sorry about my voice, I have a bit of a cold, but I'm going to use this as an experiment. See if I can infect anyone through the screen. So let's get started. Antifa, who are they? Well, they are an organization that started in America, stands for anti-fascism. They are a group that protest and stand up against racist bigots and, as their name suggests, fascists. Everything I just said was wrong. Antifa is a group that uses violence to stop anyone they don't agree with from speaking, from shutting down events to animal cruelty. I'll be talking about 3 points in this video, and the first is events they don't like. Antifa have been known for shutting down events on college campuses. An example of this is Columbia campus, where speaker Tommy Robinson was to speak via Skype. Antifa had the event shut down, claiming that he was a racist, bigot, fascist. They shut the event down by doing 2 things: creating a blockade at the entrances of the building so no one would be able to get inside, and then storming the talk to ensure that it could not even begin. These tactics have been adopted by Antifa from their allies Black Lives Matter, another group I disapprove of. Antifa claims to be anti-fascism. This is the biggest contradiction, as they have a history of trying to shut down speakers like Thug Life Representative Ben Shapiro and our Lord and Master Milo Yiannopoulos, just for disagreeing with them. They claim it's hate speech, which is wrong on too many levels to name. Look, I don't say let people you disagree with talk. I say protest it, but don't stop the event. Don't stop people from attending. That stops those people getting their own ideas, coming to their own conclusions, and it gives the opposing side ammunition against you. Protest outside while people are going inside so that they can see what you think, and maybe they'll start to think, oh, they might have some points there themselves. Non-violence is what Antifa claims to be. Sure. Antifa's violence knows no bounds. There are 2 examples I will be using. One is full-on assault with a deadly weapon, and the other is animal cruelty. Assault with a deadly weapon. As we see in this video, this brave soul standing in the middle of Antifa hole and the red pole. He's like Gandalf the Grey, standing against the ground, trying to keep the peace. Yet this happens. We see an Antifa member hit this man with a bike lock and then retreats, obviously using a form of guerrilla tactics, which I like to call CAC tactics. Seriously though, this is assault with a deadly weapon, and this guy had to go to the hospital and get 16 stitches in his head. This is an example of Antifa's non-violent tactics. This thug here was arrested for this assault, so I can say his name, but I won't. I will tell you though, the funniest thing about this story is that the thug is a professor at university teaching in ethics and morals. Oh my god, perfect example of today's education representatives there, ladies and gentlemen. And ever since his arrest, the university has wiped him from their websites. But it isn't as simple as taking his name off the website. He was up on the photograph in a website. Once again, great education representation there. Once again, Antifa have taken violence to shut someone up, another fascist tactic to contradict their so-called goals. Okay, so now the worst thing Antifa has done. Animal abuse. And I'm not talking about beating your dog or putting your hamster in a sock and just start swinging. I'm talking about the murder of a horse. A police horse to be specific. In 2016, a horse died at an Antifa protest under suspicious circumstances. If you call being stabbed in the neck suspicious, you'd be right on the money. They killed a horse. They have left this horse's wife, a widow, and its kid, no father. This is horrible. An Antifa member went on the news, Fox News, to try and justify this.
What about
made up
when
by
an Antifa
right-wing
member
infiltrators.
stabbed a police horse in the neck with a knife? Was the horse a racist Trump supporter?
Yes. So the
I
horse
didn't know horses could
is,
vote.
you see, the horse is a tool of the police, and the
Yeah.
police under the Trump administration have been increasingly intolerant, militarized, racist, and xenophobic. You see it all the time.
Who keeps giving idiots time on the TV? I swear to God, man. But the main reason Antifa is my news piece is because the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, formally classified their acts as domestic terrorist violence. I'm quoting there. What is it going to take for the police to arrest them on site? I have listed reasons why they need to be arrested, and all of these are grounds for it. But they won't do anything because of today's political climate. Since well before the August 12th rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, turned deadly, DHS has been issuing warnings about the growing likelihood of lethal violence between the left-wing anarchists and the right-winged. This is what the FBI is telling us, and until something happens, Antifa will continue to shut down events, continue to beat people up, and continue to cause chaos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope we've learned something here, and hopefully you will agree with me that Antifa are complete scum. And I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching.